Olori Miriam feels she's not getting the respect she deserves in the palace, and the Oni has belittled her in the presence of every other person that has entered the palace. This takes us to what Iyalaje Oduwa said to Olori Miriam and Olori Aderonke when she came out to speak about them fighting Olori Naomi. She told them that they can never, ever, ever in their lives be Naomi, and whatsoever they are doing, they should know that they are only belittling themselves and they are giving it to the public. Yes, they are making the public think little or less of them. That is what they are doing. And as it stands right now, Olori Miriam, she's currently upset. And according to waiting with the hair, like so, she was not around when the ordination of Olori Naomi happened in the palace. When Olori Aderonke parad, she scattered, she destroyed every single thing she felt she could. And coming right now, Olori Miriam, she said she's highly, highly disappointed in the Oni. The Oni, whatever the Oni is doing, it is not right. The Oni is not giving all of them the fair treatment. My people, this matter na serious thing. Remember, say Miriam herself don already vandalize things for inside the palace when she been take care this vacation between the Oni and Olori Naomi. She went ahead to destroy every single thing she could access inside the palace. She destroyed it, practically scattered it, and make sure she would throw it away. She became so uncontrollable in the palace that the elders, that the guards could not even control her. That was how bad the whole matter went, my people. So right now, when she dey come out, she come dey talk say the Oni is making her seem too little in the sight of her equals, that who is Olori Naomi, but the Oni has elevated Naomi above her. The Oni has made Naomi so important that she, Miriam, she doesn't even know her stand in the palace again. My people, this one no be small thing again. Oh yes, because the last time we heard people make this kind of statement, they came from people like Olori Aderonke. Yes, this kind of statement came from people like Olori Aderonke, and at a very large extent we could believe that okay, Miriam has no issue with whatsoever is going on inside the palace. Yes, we felt Miriam has absolutely no issue with it because she has understood her place, she has known where she is, she has known where the Oni has placed her, and there she would stay. But there is something about this thing. Everybody keeps saying that, were you guys not aware that the Oni is open to polygamy? Because each one of them is beginning to have a feeling like I should have been the only wife the Oni has. Yes, that entitlement of me being the only wife the Oni has is making them fight themselves. And far from that, all of them, they knew before they came into the palace, they know that the Oni is a traditional ruler, and no matter what happens, the Oni is born to getting married to more than one wife. And you know how it is for a man who has more than one wife. There's always chaos, there's always trouble, but the Oni hoped for different. When the oldest man in Ile-Ife said, it is very unfortunate that they only got married to women who have packs of character that they unleash it from time to time. If today come, they will unleash this brand. If tomorrow comes, they will unleash another brand. And every single day they keep bringing out the best version of what they are capable of doing. It is so alarming. Yes, it is so alarming, my people. And at the end of the day, what are we going to say? What exactly are we going to say concerning these things? That what Miriam has willingly belittled herself and giving it out. No matter what happens, she should not be so fast to blame anybody. Yes, at right now she's blaming the Oni heavily, that the Oni has made her so inferior that nobody even respects her in the palace. When Abike came out to say that every other Olori should pay to portray before her, Miriam was literally exploding that day, because what that is what the kind of command Miriam is meant to be giving to the other Oloris in the palace. But because what the Oni has made her seem too small, seem too little, seem like someone who cannot talk to these people, another person is giving that command right before her, and she's watching all the Oloris obey it. So she's not happy about it at all. Yes, she's absolutely not happy about it. But people, at the end of the day, whose fault is it? Yeyeluwa once told her that all of these things she's doing, she's only belittling herself. She's only making herself seem too little in the sight of the people who she's meant to rule. Yeah, she coming into the palace to become the Oni's wife has first of all given her a responsibility to rule over a set of persons. But that is one thing she has not come to understand or realize. She thinks she's fighting for some sort of position. That position is for who? It's not for the people she's ruling. But she feels, okay, the only handles the throne, and then she handles all the chaos and all the wahala, the palaver in the palace. And it is far from that. When the Yeyeluwa came out to, say all she said, people did not really see it in the light that it is coming right now, because it is now that those statements hit differently. It is now that those statements are coming to, a reality that we really need to understand. Because when she said that you are making yourself look too small in the sight of people, she meant exactly what Miriam is complaining of. Now Miriam is saying that the only have made her look too little in the sight of people who are meant to respect her. Like, she does not have any respect in the sight of these people. She does not have any authority over any single thing. And Miriam is one person that cannot even control her anger. When she's angry like this, she will just start and everywhere will scatter. That's one thing we know her for. And right now that she has returned back into the palace and she's not behaving crazy, she's not behaving like she's losing it, she's losing control, at the end of the day you will still understand, you would still understand that she has caused this all by herself and herself alone. Yes, she has gone ahead to do this to herself. Because if you tell Miriam stop, Miriam will say, no, I am not stopping. If Miriam makes a confession to Olori Naomi today, know that tomorrow Miriam has already had something planned out, and she just wants to use that confession to calm the storm before she would pick up from where she has stopped. That is what we know Miriam for. That's what she does. That's what she and Ronke does. That's what those two human beings are very good at. So for that singular reason, how on earth are they going to gain respect from people? Look at when Miriam sent people after Olori Naomi and they got to discover about it, and she ran away from the palace for some days, knowing fully well that the Ooni's father might in one way or the other want to go after her, because the Ooni's father has taught Olori Ronke a lesson over this very issue of sending people after Olori Naomi over and over before now. So my people right now know it can't turn a matter of if you know, then you will take precaution, because these women, they are behaving like they don't know, despite they have been told on several occasions. Yes, these women have been told. They have been told a million times to take precautions. They have been told a million times to stay at alert. They have been told a million times to stop these things they are doing. But they feel whatsoever they are doing, it is right. Whatsoever they are doing, it is in their place. Whatsoever they are doing, it is their responsibility. And the most annoying part of this thing is that they don't see it as a wrong thing. Yes, they don't see whatsoever they are doing to be wrong. That is a part that makes this whole thing worse. Them not seeing what they are doing as wrong, it makes it so bad. But my people right now know, now waiting they take up on be that Miriam don't they vex, Miriam don't they para, Miriam don't they try to do her normal way she go take scatter things for inside the palace.